We're here with Alex Dixon. Big game the other day. You guys are starting to come around. You got that first 3 points. First of all, just that matchup the other night against the Red Bulls, you know what they usually do. And what was the strategy going into that match? And you guys seemed like you finally got into a groove clicking in the final third.
Yeah, we just tried to get on them, from the jump at the start of the game. So we had some success early on, knocking on the door with some corner kicks and everything. Finally made the breakthrough with Danny snagging the goal, and then it kind of just opened up from there for us. Able to get the second one before half, which is always good. And, we kind of just controlled it from there. Got the third one early on, and, that kind of set us up for the rest of the way. We had to defend a little bit, but, I think we were pretty comfortable overall. It was a good matchup there, good team. Just have to keep on building on that.
So what's it been like? You've been with Bob before and coming back here. I guess the question I have is, I'm kind of curious about is, has he changed at all? Is there anything different about Bob Lilly, the coach, now versus when you played for him before in Rochester?
Tactically and all that stuff, he's definitely, developed as everybody else has. But as far as his principles and everything like that, all that stuff stays the same. Everybody's expected to work, play for the team. It's not an individual game. So knowing that coming in is something I wanted to be a part of. And, he's always successful. And I think we're going to be, whereabouts towards the end of the season.
And the one thing that he talked about in the offseason was sort of changing things up a little bit in terms of what the attack looks like. I mean, for you, it's all new anyway. Maybe people don't know you that well as a player yet. We're getting to learn a little bit more about you. But what are your attributes? What do you bring to the table? And what was that conversation like with Bob when he, wanted to sign you and bring you in here in terms of what you could do to help?
Just offer a different look to the team. I think the last couple of years they've had a lot of technical midfielders, bigger strikers, and things like that. So I can bring a little bit of mobility, technical ability as well. I like to make runs in behind, create space for my teammates. So it's just trying to be, part of a cog in the machine, I guess, and just, doing whatever role he asked me to do. I've played in midfield, I've played up top, I've had to play out wide. So it's just adjusting each and every week, and it's something I knew would happen coming in. So it's definitely still adjusting and everything and getting used to all the guys' tendencies and stuff like that. But I think it's starting to come around and click, which is, evidence of the 3 goals that we scored this past Friday.
Yeah, and you've been in the USL for a little while now. I mean, do you feel like, kind of a sense of taking on a leadership role? And, I'm sure that might have been part of the conversation as well. Yeah,
definitely. I'm an older guy. I've been around, for a while, 6-7 years in the USL. Itself, and it's something I knew coming in. It's kind of not a new role for me. I kind of had the same thing in Hartford last year, and it's just trying to find your voice, lend it to the younger players whenever they need some guidance and stuff like that. But it's just trying to lead by example more than anything. So it's always an adjustment period coming into a new team, new guys having to build those relationships up again. But I think we're off to a good start, and I'm excited for where we're going to go for the rest of the year.
Yeah, and one of the things that stood out to me last year was when the Hounds came to play in Hartford. Obviously, the entire league really, a lot of the players got behind the social justice movement, and you had some pretty profound quotes after that match. I mean, what was that whole experience like in the past year? And it's been a year now. It feels like. Yeah.
I think it was kind of something that we all needed to touch on a little bit with everything that's been going on not just the last year, it's been going on for a while. So I think it was the players' duty to kind of speak up and, bring a little bit of awareness to the situations going on across America right now. And, it's just a small part that we could do to shed a light on some things that are going on. But definitely it's not something that we were used to, and we had to, adjust and get comfortable doing that. But just happy to be a part of that and just, play our part.
Have there been any additional conversations like with this current team, or even just during your off season? I know the Black Players Alliance and Hugh is really involved with that. And I don't know, have you been involved with any of that?
I think the Black Players Alliance is still trying to, work some things out behind the scenes and bring more awareness to social justice across the league, just to keep bringing that to the forefront. But as far as us as a team, we have on our jerseys, the warm-up jerseys, Black Lives Still Matter. That's something that we talked about and wanted to do to continue that on. And I'm sure that won't be the end of it this year, and we'll keep on, adjusting and reworking and just bringing awareness as much as we can.
Outstanding. And finally, heading into Loudon, familiar opponent because you played in the division last year, and just what are your thoughts on they beat New Mexico? I guess I don't know if you've got a chance to see any of that. Or
I watched it. They're a dangerous team. They got a bunch of dangerous players. I think that they're a lot more solid than they were last year. So we're going to have to go in, be at the top of our game. It's not going to be an easy one. We're going to have to be ready from minute 1 all the way to minute 90. So, we're excited for it. Hopefully to keep that streak going. But we know we got to do the little things right. It's not going to come easy. So we have to go in and just make sure that we're on top of our game from the jump. And we got to build some momentum, and that's got to keep it going this Wednesday.
And I can't finish the interview without. I know we didn't really get to the specifics on the goals the other night, but I mean, really, you had a foot on all three. Mm-hmm. The back heel, is that just instinct? What was going on there?
Yeah, that was a little bit instinct. I mean, it was a good goal all around. Danny Rivera pinched the ball on the left side. Kenny switched play right away. Yeah. Jordan made a great run up top, and then spun back, played Russell in. He had a little flick, and then I just improvised from there. I knew he was going to continue his run on, and luckily it pulled off, and he had a great finish. Because without that, it's it's all for nothing. But that was just a little improvisation, and Russ had the top finish at the end. So hopefully we can build on that and get some more goals.
Yeah. When you were a rookie, I think you were a rookie playing for Bob. I mean, would you have gotten away with doing that?
If it came off, yeah. If it didn't come off, definitely not. So.
All right, cool. Thanks so much, Alex. Appreciate your time. It was great talking to you first time officially.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you.